Damn. Quick question for you. The Monty stuff has just been blowing my mind because I think so many people are just kind of watching from a sideline.
Sorry for the.
Do you think he's just leaning into it?
Yeah, but I think that I'm no psychologist, but I think it's like
we have one
very,
coming after this. Yeah.
Thank God, seriously. Maybe I'll stop asking them.
Yeah.
Very sad case of just extreme delusional narcissism. You know, I think everyone in Hollywood is slightly a narcissist. If you turn on a camera and you think, God, what I have to say is more profound than other people, you might have 10% narcissism, and that's fine.
Me,
but I think that when it's so far gone like that you just are so out of touch, it's very sad. I think it's just a very sad situation. I feel so bad for Addison and Sherry, and I really love Sherry. Like, it's sad to see what he's like done.
Where do you think this is going?
I think he's going to find Jesus.
Addison and Sherry are going away from him. I don't know.
I think they already did, right?
Yeah, like I don't know.
I think for him, he'll hit a point where it's just like, it's kind of like everybody's cycle. It's like the bigger you become, and I'm not saying he's like this massive star, but like a lot of these people, it's like Justin Bieber when he's in his fuckboy phase, then he disappears, and then you find God, and then you're back. It's like this like whole.
I would love to see that. Like I think he's gonna wake up one day with, you know, an OnlyFans IG baddie next to him and be like, "Wait, I miss my kids," and I would hope that
he's gonna
happen.
say that, and she's gonna be like, "So, are we doing Bluestone Lane for breakfast, or where are we going?" He's like, "I just want a hug." Yeah, I don't know.
Sincerely,
we'll
I don't know. I've commented on it so much. There's nothing else to say.
This was months ago too.
Honestly, I've said everything you could possibly say about this, and you know.
Yeah. So when people like, I don't know, there was some clip with you that fucking everybody.
Nothing good ever starts with that sentence.
No, what was it? It was yes. So when there's something annoying like that, do you just?
You had to tell him, Paige.
I know something.
Thank you, Paige.
With something like that, do you just be like, all right, whatever, it's all views and it's all headed towards me, or do you like say anything on it, or just like
something like that is so fun to me because it's, you know, I've gone viral in that regard for things that I did that were awful, and that is never good. Those are very good, you know, growing standpoints when you have a scandal for something awful like that, and it's that big, because it's like, you know what I mean, you grow and you learn, you do better. But something like Team Bryce on God, I am my biggest self-deprecator. I laugh at myself 24/7. It's truly, it's not like I'm like like I actually genuinely am like that. Like, so it was so funny to me seeing all the people do it. And honest to God, too, it was like free press. I remember Harry Jowsey called me. He was like, how do I get something like this? Like, you're not even doing anything and you're everywhere. And I was like,
you can't plan it, though. You were just leaving a restaurant and somebody just happened to get that. And then somebody
we were at the fight. I was definitely, or the press conference or something. I was definitely saying crazy shit all day. I'm surprised that was
the one that went.
Yeah, but I loved it. And I was close friends with Bryce at the time as well. So it was just really fun for us to make a bunch of content about it. And just like, that was sick, honestly. You can't pay for that kind of marketing. I loved it.
We hammered on that, or that was all natural?
Sober. Which makes it worse.
That's what makes it worse. If we were talking the party that we were talking about earlier and you're coming out, you're that drunk and you said it, hilarious. This is sober?
Sober. Team Bryce on God. I say on God so much. I have to really stop after this too, because then every time I would say
it's like your cop, he pulls you over, you're like, here's my license and registration.
On God.
On God.
I was going 30 on God.
On God, officer. I mean, it's on God. You wouldn't lie about it.
Exactly. I'm just an honest.
I wasn't doing 45 and 25. On God. That was hard. So what else you got going on?
Embarrassing.
I feel like we've covered so much business. You got the OF with Harry Jowsey dropping.
So funny that's like
when
my
is
promo.
That dropping?
I don't know. I'm doing a bunch of stuff this October with Jeff, with Harry, myself. I take October and Halloween so seriously. It's actually it's embarrassing.
Why do women love Halloween?
It's my sport. It's my sport. And my favorite thing ever too is getting these straight men who want nothing to do with it, like Jeff and Harry or whoever at the time, and forcing them to just like go all out with me. It's like, oh my God, it's like sadistic joy for me.
Jeff seems like a guy you give him a costume. He's like, I'm not fucking wearing that.
No, the other night we were Maryland and JFK, and he was like, I was like, wear a suit, and he was like, Tana, it's October 6th. You have me so fucked up. Like, I'll wear the mask. Like, okay, I'll go to this fucking TikTok event with you and walk around. But
guys want to be so alpha they won't dress up. Like, I'm not wearing a costume. I am my costume.
I think I mean, I don't know about all men, but I think he just thinks it's so corny. But the rest of our costumes, I kind of tried to pick characters where he would like, because I feel like if he enjoys like being what it is, he's down to kind of get into it. But it's like he would never be like a doctor and a nurse. Like he would never be like some.
Oh, a matching one?
No, matching, but not matching.
You should see how far you can push it. Be like, you should be the lion from Wizard of Oz. See if he pushes into it. So you started celebrating October 6th. How many damn costumes do
I have? 10 every year. I'm 10. Really crazy about it. Yeah, last year I had like 10. And then
you rank them like, because on the actual day of Halloween, that's got to be the best fit, right?
I'm so fucking excited for.
You probably haven't even said what it's going to be.
I'm not. I can't say it. I take it. I can't say it. I can't say it. I take it so seriously. I sincerely.
Can you say any of them, or like you can't?
You just say one of them.
She's like Pinocchio.
No, I'm like no, like as if it's like some big hyped up.
This
like
is
shut
big.
up,
That's
Tana.
gonna be the title of this episode. Tana spills her Halloween costume. People would honestly be like, "Whoa, this is big." She didn't do this last year.
I like the shock factor of it. I mean, I don't know. I just like to try to get in the news, the press. It's just fun to me. I love like doing all the YouTube shit I just love Halloween. I don't know. So I'm doing that. I'm releasing a new wine with my company Dizzy. I'm so excited. Ooh. You guys should come to the launch event in November.
Please. Yeah.
Do you drink?
Yeah.
Wow,
I fucking.
You don't look at him, dude.
I'm doing sober.
I don't have a dog on my sweater, but I drink.
Okay. I'm excited.
I'll throw down.
I want to see it. I'm doing
shots.
sober October right now.
No.
Interesting.
I swear to God.
So how many days in are we?
10.
And I don't think I'm 10. I think I'm probably like 5. I think I realized
so
how do you feel?
So asterisk on this. Is it 5 days consecutive or like
consecutive? I'm gonna go the rest of the month, honestly. I do that often.
Even
like
for
I
Halloween?
just yeah. I like to take breaks. I like to be able to like test my willpower at all times. I never want to feel like whether it's a food thing or whether it's like something I love doing, whether it's literally like a man, like I don't care what it is. I want to take any factor out of my life and just know that I can thrive without it. And yeah, and just health wise.
Like that's very much, we had Whitney Cummings on here and she said like a lot of the same things. She's like, I am very much my own person. And it's like, I don't know. Both of you guys have a very good like mindset of like, this is what I need. And this is, I'm testing who I am.
And so much of my life is like partying as kind of work, which is sick. Like, you know what I mean? Like hosting shit and events and traveling places and like just different shit. So it's like, I never want to get in the mindset of like, oh, I need alcohol to like do this. Like I just, you know.
Do you feel like that is like your branding sort of caught up in that? Like people know you from that. So people are like, oh, shot like that. So you have to do it for them.
It is so bad.
Yeah.
It is so bad. Like when I go out to a party, it's just like every Tuesday, like shot, you want a bump? You want to smoke a blunt? You want this? You want that? And I'm like, I just want a hug.
I just want a labradoodle.
Like
some chamomile tea.
Yeah. Like literally
14 pumps of
And when
pumpkin.
I'm sober, it's so bad too because nobody like believes me whenever I'm on like my 30-day sober stints all the time. People will be like, no, you're not. Drink this. Someone spills a drink on me, I'm out. I'm going home. Because
that's the thing, your image. Like when that White Club video came out for me, like I couldn't go like past the bar without people just be like walking up and be like, fucking, there it is, man. do the thing. So it's just what people perceive you as.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope for sure. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people struggle with that, you know, especially if you like don't want to do that and the temptation.
When you go away from it and then it gets boring and then you go back to where it is and you're like, this is what makes me feel at home.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's where it gets.
And you have to just like definitely, I just like to remind myself constantly that I don't really.
There's also a lot of sadness to that because it's like if that's your character and that sort of like brand or character kind of wanes off, then all of a sudden you are that character with no one giving a fuck. And then you know what I mean? You're that person in the bar hammered and everyone's like, all right.
Like slay, queen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I just try to keep my personality being, you know, I'm always fun and controversial and crazy, whether I'm drunk or not. Like, I feel like I can still keep up and I just, that's my vibe.
So you're 5 days in.
Like, I'll shake ass sober. It's fine.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You'll shake ass sober.
For sure.
Well, that's the title of this episode for sure.
Thank you. And on a Forever 21 shirt, of course.
How do you feel? You're 5 days in. How do you feel?
I feel amazing. It's the best feeling. I also just have a lot of work this month because just everything I'm doing and waking up hungover, especially with all the Halloween partying and working. It's like I've gotten like so accustomed to where I can just do it. But like, what does that mean? What does that say about me? You know, if I can just be so hungover and do it and you're just going through the motions. And I just feel like when you're sober and you're like, you just enjoy work and life more. And I knew how much I had to do this month and I did not want it to be like October 30th. And I'm like so burnt out and like want to die. I want to feel like rested and I crushed it. And
so you prefer sober sex or fucked up sex?
That's a great question.
Thank you so much. I've done this before.
Slay King.